Why does the Quran sometimes say Yawm and other times Ayyam? This is pure eloquence of the Quran. In ordinary Arabic, people swap between day and days without thought, but the Quranian is ijaz. In the rhetoric of the Quran, this is called ifrad wa jam, yani the choice between singular and plural to magnify or to expand meaning. When you look at this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Malik Yawmiddin in Surah Al-Fatiha, Master of the Day of Judgment. Why Yawm in singular? In the eloquence of the Quran, singular is called ifrad lil ta'zim, yani magnification. One day so decisive, so final that it stands alone. The day that determines every destiny. But in another place, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, He says, وَذَكِّرْهُمْ بِأَيَّامِ اللَّهِ, yani remind them of the days of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here, the plural ayyam expands the scene. Many days across history where Allah's power, His victory, His punishment became manifest. It's not one event, but a tapestry of moments. So yeah, the ancient Arabs, they could look at this and they had a phrase that they could say, Ayyam al-Arab, yani the days of the Arabs. These were the great battles, each with its own name. One day alone could turn a tribe's fate, but together the Ayyam became their history. The Quran spoke in their imagery. Remember your days, for they shape your destiny. So, Yawm highlights the singular, decisive climax. Ayyam highlights what you call the multiple stages of science across time. One is like the final exam, yes? The other like the lessons and tests along the way. So, as we continue here, every sunrise you and I live is part of the ayyam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. His days of love and care, His days of trial, but all of them are preparing you for one Yawm al-Adin, yani the day that crowns them all. So here, that's the eloquence here of the Quran, that Yawm is to shake you with the weight of one final day. Ayyam to remind you that history itself is a chain of divine signs. One day of judgment, many days of remembrance. So here, the question comes that, are you ready for that day of judgment? Are you and I ready for Malik Yawmiddin? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us be ready. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.